Hello, hello. I wish I had some music. No music. Hey there, Angie, how are you? Welcome to Experience the Leaf Patio Conversation. And I am just waiting for Temi to join us. We just did a FaceTime just so we can get all the things needed that we needed to do. She's never done a Instagram live, so we just had to talk her through it. Can you hear me okay? I just want to do a sound check because last week was terrible. We did good, but yet a lot of people were saying that they had trouble hearing me. So if you can hear me, just let me know. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Angie. I am so glad you are able to join me. Hello, Sophia. I have my stick, Emperors Cut, ready to go. About to get Temi in here. Let's see how I can get her in here. Yeah, she is. Hey, Temi, come on in the room. Let's chit chat on the patio.
Hey,
Hi, we
hey.
did it. We're
Yes,
live.
we are. Yes, we
We
are.
are live. Is Dr. Tim going to watch us live too?
He is helping me. We're down here at McCoy's, so yes, he's helping me
McCoy.
today.
And that's one of your local lounges that you frequent?
It is. It is a local lounge. They carry Emperors Cut Cigars, and decided to come down here and since it was raining,
Mm-hmm.
do it at this location. Yes.
Right. I think last week it was raining. Not raining for me, but it's really cold. So I had to go into the lounge. I couldn't do it on the patio, but today it is beautiful. The weather is gorgeous. The sun is still shining. But before we go on, can you hear me okay?
Oh, I hear you perfectly well. Yes.
Good, because that was one of our hiccups last week. We had trouble. They had trouble hearing me, unfortunately. So, tell me, how was your day? Did you have a good day today?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I had a great day. I spent most of the day working, then doing a golf podcast, and then here I am.
Oh, so you're a golfer. You
I
golf.
am definitely a golfer, yes.
How long you been doing
Um,
that?
I started as a teenager
Oh,
and
wow.
grew from there. I'm a part of the Lone Star Golf Association here in Houston, and just need to get out more. Ready
That
for COVID to end, really. Yeah,
Yeah, so you can get out, enjoy the weather, go
absolutely.
golfing, smoke your
Absolutely.
cigars.
Yes, absolutely.
So I am currently lighting up one of your sticks.
I
I
am
don't know
going
what
to
size
join
this
you.
is.
Well, show it to me. Well, wait a minute. I'm not catching you on Instagram Live. Hold on.
Let's see. I'm not sure what size, but I got the sampler pack. So this is probably the largest one that was in the sampler. Oh, actually, it's the Toro. This is the
Okay.
Toro.
Okay. That's a really nice one. You'll get the transition of the flavors. In the first third, you'll taste more of the pepper and the cocoa. And
Mm.
then you'll have a little bit more of the coffee in the second third. And by the last third, you'll get more of the cocoa, coffee, and pepper transition together.
Um, Let me just say, straight off the bat, I'm enjoying it.
Are you? Well, I'm
Yes.
going to start lighting mine too.
Actually, I think this is the third stick that I've smoked. So each and every one that I've had has been very consistent. I
Thank
I
you.
love the construction. It's nice construction. Very
The
good.
wrapper is Nicaraguan. So that's that Nicaraguan Maduro wrapper.
You can see
And
the
then you've got,
veins.
yes.
So tell us a little bit about your history with cigars.
So I came to enjoy cigars being in my country originally, just being around it, Panama, just being around it, just really being around family who enjoyed it, people who enjoyed it, and just understanding a little bit more about the leaf. Because I
Mm-hmm.
was an athlete, I really didn't pick it up as much younger. I started to grow an affinity for it as I got a little older.
I
So
like.
back in like the 90s, my cousin, older cousin, took me to my first real lounge in the United States, and it was
Mm-hmm.
in Atlanta. And that was he introduced me to the cigar world. And back then, you know, women weren't as accepted in most of those lounge
Mm-hmm.
spaces, so that really was a challenge. And we had an interesting event at that particular lounge
Mm-hmm.
that day. One of the gentlemen asked me to get his drink, and I was like,
What?
"Really? Oh yeah, yeah." And I thought to myself, one of these days I'm gonna own this. And you know how you walk out and you're fuming because you know you're not the waitress, right?
Right,
So
right.
yeah, yeah.
So how did you handle that? Did you just give them a
Oh,
look, or just like, excuse me?
no, my cousin actually stepped in for me. He's my older cousin, so he was like, "No, this is my young cousin. She just graduated from college and she's visiting." So it was, yeah, he stopped it right in its tracks.
Well, that was a good thing. That's
Yeah.
how we look out for each other.
Oh yeah. Panamanian
Especially
men,
the men.
they're machizo. Yeah, they're like no. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Awesome. Before we actually get started talking a little bit more about Emperors Cut, I want to play a little game. And
Okay.
our game is show and tell. So when you were in school, did y'all ever play the game show and tell?
All the time. It was
All the
not one of my
time.
favorite games.
So we could just play a little game. And I'm going to start and I'm going to share or tell you about what I'm drinking today. This great
Okay.
big old yellow tail, the Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc. And that's what I am drinking and partaking along with my cigar. So, what are
Okay.
you? Show me something on your table.
Well, you know, I'm kind of eccentric when it comes to my tables and my settings. So I took my table setting down to McCoy's, and they're looking at me crazy. But I'm having tea made with ginger,
Oh,
turmeric, and oranges. And actually,
sounds yummy.
my daughter helped me make it. And so I'm
Mm.
gonna pour a little bit of the tea, and that's what I'm gonna drink for starters.
Hmm.
However, I also brought a Cabernet, Venus Chelias, and it's a spicy Cabernet. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have that as my topper towards the end.
Awesome. Sounds great. So, the next thing I want to show and tell is about this awesome lighter that I have right here. Because I'm outside and it's still a little bright, you won't be able to see the flame. But the thing that I like about this lighter is that it has a pink flame. Oh, you can see it. Can you see it?
I can see a little bit of it. Yes.
It has a pink flame. I love this. Two of my
So
favorite
where did you
colors.
get the lighter? I'm gonna have to. So you know I love pink, right?
No, I didn't know that. Pink and purple
well,
are like my two favorite colors. And
well,
I actually got this from my friend Benny at Enzo's. So this is
okay.
a La
I'm
Glora
I'm
Cubanem.
familiar with Enzo's. Nice.
Yes, so
So
he
pink is
blessed
one of
me with
my
this.
yeah. Pink is one of my favorite colors, but obviously I'm a shout out to my sorority,
Yes, I was like,
aka pink and
I,
green.
I was sitting in the lounge one day. I picked this up and I started. I was like, "Oh wow, it's a pink flame! Woo woo!" I got to have one of these
Nice.
lighters, so he hooked me up. He hooked me
So
up.
I'm
I
gonna
like that.
need one as well. I'm definitely
Okay,
gonna need one.
good. Your turn. Next thing. What
Okay,
else you
so
have?
I'm going to show you a little bit about the lounge that I'm sitting in today,
Okay.
because the lounge, I know you're filming from out of Virginia, you're live from
Mhm.
Virginia. The lounge and the owner, they are, he's Virginian.
Oh,
And
he's from
then
Virginia.
yes, and his partner is from Connecticut. Well, moved here from Connecticut. But I want to show
Mhm.
you and introduce you to the lounge owner. So this is McCoy's Fine Cigars, and I'm in
Awesome.
downtown. They do have social distancing today, so it's a little bit sparse in here. And I'm going to go over to the register where the owner is.
Okay.
So Daryl Lachelle is
Hey,
based out
Daryl.
of Virginia. So I'm going to give him the headset so he can hear. Shell is based out of Virginia.
Shit, how you
Hey,
doing, lady?
Daryl.
And you're live
Pleased to
on
meet you.
Instagram.
Okay, pleased to meet you
And
too.
we're talking about McCoy's Fine Cigars. Just
Okay.
give a quick shout out where you're
Yeah.
from. And
Okay. Got it. My name is Daryl Pretlow, originally from the Hampton Roads, Virginia, Chesapeake area. I've
Okay.
been out here in Texas for about, I guess, 11 years now, over
Oh,
9.
wow.
Yeah, so my lounge is located downtown Houston on 900 Capitol Street. So I love for you guys to come on out whenever you get a chance.
I will do
they're
that.
planning a road
Definitely.
trip to Houston
Yeah. Okay.
when all this
Exactly.
is over.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
let me know because we can make arrangements around the corner to Marriott too. So, yeah. So let me know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I look
That work.
forward to it. Nice to
All
meet
right.
you, Daryl.
All right. You too. Pleasure. All right.
And then the other
Oh, wow.
guy that's down here is Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Tim, did you want
Hi,
to have a
Tim.
quick shout out?
Hey,
Hey.
how
So,
you
where are you from
doing? I'm originally from
originally?
Texas. I moved back here from Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay. It's real cold in Connecticut, huh?
Yeah, that's why I'm in Texas. You understand? I'm
I
all dark right
understand.
there.
It's the
Yeah, you know
light.
I
It's the
love
light.
following your stuff, right?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Those Friday nights,
Well, we
woo,
will
that's all
be
I'll say.
doing it again, ladies of the round table,
Okay.
cigars and conversations this Friday at 7 o'clock p.m.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, listen, you guys have a fantastic time on this live. I actually have you on right now. I'm watching you.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And
Thank you,
so I look forward to
Michelle.
hearing what else
So
you
I'm going
guys
to
share.
take my headset back and wipe it clean with the wipes, and then get my social distancing back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really appreciate you
You're
introducing me.
welcome. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit more about Emperor's Cut and how you got involved with the company.
So Emperors Cut, we were founded in 2017.
Hmm.
Um, the 5 original founders are from Virginia. That's why this is so much of a statement piece today at
Hmm.
McCoy's. And they came together. I came afterwards in 2018 and joined the group, working on business development and became a
Hmm.
partner and everything else. So it's been a great marriage, you know. Now
Yeah.
it's 6 guys and a lady.
6 guys and a lady. I like that. I like
Absolutely.
that. So tell us more about these sticks that we are enjoying today.
Well, today, you have the Toro. I am smoking a Robusto, which is 50 by 5.
Hmm.
And it's a Nicaraguan blend. It's got a Nicaraguan wrapper, Nicaraguan filler,
Mm,
Ecuadorian binder. It's got notes of cocoa, coffee, and pepper, as I mentioned before, that
right.
you might taste. And some people have other tastes that they'll taste with it. A lot of times, I will mix it up. Like I
Hmm.
have a little fruit and cheese and things like that because the fruit will bring out other notes in the blend. And that
Okay.
always helps when you're smoking a cigar. Most people don't even know that. I mean, I love dark chocolate as well
Hmm.
because dark chocolate will it'll cleanse your palate in between
Hmm.
different cigars.
Oh
However,
my God.
the fruit, the different notes from the fruit, a lot of times the tea for me is very cleansing. And today, be having the ginger and the turmeric is just extremely cleansing for this whole
Awesome.
experience.
I haven't tried that with fruit. I have tried it with like a date. I've had dates with my cigars before, and I think
Uh-huh.
that enhances this cigar as well.
Yeah, and dates are wonderful. Ginger pieces are wonderful.
Hmm.
Um, all types of different fruits. It just depends on your palate. Everyone's palate is different.
Yeah. And look at this burn. Oh my gosh. It is burning so well. The ash is developing very well. I like that. I like that in a cigar.
For
I
those of
always,
you that are joining, if you've never tried Emperors Cut Cigars, we're a boutique brand. We're based out of Houston. We're in just under, we're in just about, I think, like 18 states across the United States.
hmm
However, if you'd like to try the brand, you can reach us by www.emperors-cut.com
hmm
and just try our brand, support us. We believe in supporting one another,
hmm
and we believe in that shared wallet concept. I mean, the dress I'm wearing, boutique, local here to Houston, and I try to acknowledge everyone that we support in the process. And
hmm
with COVID and all the things that are going on today, we just want to make certain that we are supporting one another.
Exactly. And I am so happy to support you guys. I actually ordered mine online and it came like, I think I ordered on a Thursday. It was here on Monday. So,
Very nice. Very
yeah,
nice.
quick
Thank you so
turnaround.
much, Lachelle.
I will be
Yes.
ordering more. I think these are really great. I love Nicaraguan and fillers and all that good stuff you said that was in there.
Yeah. And so they're hand rolled. And one of the things we pride ourselves on is the consistency of our blend and trying to stay on top of quality control. Our founder, Darnell Street, really, he's a stickler for quality control.
Mhm.
Each one of us comes with our own skill set, our own industry experience.
Mhm.
And one of the things that we like to pride ourselves on is maintaining that quality. And each one of us as owners want to be able to share the experience with our customers. The whole impetus behind creating the brand was to be able to share a brand of cigars that were premium, but the common everyday person could smoke them and afford them. And that was important to us. And being able to reach us from a
Mhm.
standpoint of understanding quality, customer service, everything. And most people that know us know that we're reachable. We will smoke with you, we'll enjoy our cigars with you, and we want
Mhm.
to hear your feedback and your opinion.
I have nothing but good things to say about this stick. Also, share with those who are viewing about your happy hour that you have on Fridays.
Yes, we get together. We have different forms for the happy hour. We've gotten together on Fridays for happy hour. During COVID, we've talked about different things to do with your savings, your investment. We've
Mhm.
talked about how to store, secure your cigar
Mhm.
purchases and things of that nature. So we've talked about a variety of topics, and we try to bring about an educational forum, however,
Yes.
making it fun and enjoyable and just, a great time for everyone.
It's definitely a great time and and y'all stick to your 1 hour pretty much too. You're very good.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do. We
You're
do.
very good at that.
We try to
And you
stay focused and on point. Yes.
and also you've done, I think there was one Zoom that you guys had about financial literacy or something of a that.
Absolutely, and we're all about educating and bringing about economic empowerment and education in our community. So it was important for us with James Marshall. It was Marshall
Mhm.
Wealth Investment. We partnered with him, and we have a few other partners that we want to bring to the forefront as well to share those messages with the community because we
Mhm.
have resources, we have things that we found out in our industries, our separate industries that we like to share
Mhm.
among this industry. So yeah, we did have that financial literacy, and it was more about understanding what to do with your investments and things of
Mhm.
that nature during this crisis. And that was just stage one of many of those types of forums.
Yeah, it was a lot of information. I was like, woo, woo. I didn't take notes, so make sure that we get his name. So if we have to
Oh,
reach out
yes.
to him and have specific questions, we can ask him personally or even, hire him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So
Exactly. He's for
he's
hire.
had a few people call him back and schedule appointments since that session that we had 2 weeks ago. And he's ready, teeing up to do another one. And I believe this Friday
Awesome.
he's coming on with some question and answers. He's going to be
Oh,
available for
cool.
question and answers this Friday.
And what time again is that?
It's at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And just
Gotcha.
look on our IG at Emperors Cut Cigars for the Zoom information, or on Facebook, Emperors Cut Cigars.
Awesome.
And then, of
Yes.
course, I'll have it on mine as well.
Exactly.
My
So
IG is TEMIBU26.
awesome. So if you're not following Timmy, make sure you're doing that. And also tell us about your Facebook page, the Facebook group for women, because you like
So
empowering and networking women.
yes, I do like networking women. I do like empowering women. I feel like we traditionally have not been able to embrace empowerment among women. And a lot of times we don't have a forum that's safe enough to just express
Hmm.
ourselves and encourage one another. And so I do have a Facebook group called Leaf Queens, where we can come out there and we came together under the auspice of just our love for the leaf and being
Hmm.
friends, and we've expanded from there and just growing and understanding one another, and understanding, especially in times like this, how we can help one another, support one another, help one another,
Hmm.
just be there for each other.
Exactly. It's really important that we continue to encourage each other, especially during COVID-19. So, how are you coping during this time?
Well, I am, I am coping as everyone else. I'm taking
At a time.
one day at a time. We are
Hmm.
basically um, able to work through a lot of different items and issues and things like that one day at a time. We, as a group, we, kind of worked on strategizing and just kind of going forward with our thoughts and ideas about how to
Hmm.
help each other. And just individually, especially for me, I just really tried to work within my family and then work
Right.
outward from there.
Awesome. I'm looking through our comments to see if anyone has said anything or have any questions. Everybody's waving. Uh, Diva Flame 757 said they're really good cigars.
Thank you,
Uh,
Diva Flames.
757 Buzz Queen asks, which stick did I get? And I got this Toro. Look at that ash is burning
Yes,
nicely.
nice.
Hello to everybody, and we want to thank you for joining
Hey,
us.
Red Lips and Cigar Sticks.
Yes, I had the pleasure of having her on 2 weeks ago. My time is flying. Ugh,
Yes.
time is flying by. I had some notes on a pad that I did not bring out here with me, but to continue our game of show and tell, I have with me my little humidor. This little
Oh, that's
humidor,
great.
and I just want to show you guys what I have in it today. I just lost my ash. Ooh, but it's stocked. Got a call coming through, but it's stocked. Can you see that? Got a variety of
I
sticks.
can see.
These little
Yes,
boogers
nice.
here, oh my gosh, they are something else. These things, it's called surrogates cracker crumbs. And it's a full body stick. And it's little,
That's
it's
nice.
small, but packed with punch. And I have some of my
Nice.
favorite sweets in here: the Indian Head Rough Rider sweets,
Nice.
Oliva,
Nice.
Asala, 13, and that's just a few of them. Uh, I haven't tried this one out yet. The Psycho.
Okay.
Uh, this is the La Gloria Spanish Press.
Okay.
Haven't tried that yet, so I like trying new things. And of course, we have this Camacho and a session. But I want to talk about your humidor, girl.
The one that I shared 2 weeks ago on the
Oh
call.
my
Yeah.
goodness!
Yeah.
Look,
I have over, I'm not next to my humidor today. Oh, that was a nice one. But I have
I
over
know.
thousands of cigars and a few
Yes.
humidors, and I manage them on an application called Gobi through
Mhm.
the hydrometer, the one I showed you guys on that session. So I I can do that again. The ladies of the round table hold a Friday evening session, and then we
Mhm.
hold ours for Emperors Cut. So I've shown it on both
Mhm.
Zoom events and showed people how to make other makeshift humidors for
Mhm.
these times when you don't want to spend on a humidor. There's a lot of ways to do something temporarily or something that can still keep your cigars humidified well. And I
Exactly.
can do that again this week if you like. Whatever you like. Yeah.
We'll see what the ladies come up. But Diva Flame
Yeah.
757 says, "Can Timmy tell us about the obstacles, if any, she's met with not only because she's a woman, but also being a woman of color in the industry?" So let me
That's a
repeat
very,
that.
yeah.
Can Timmy tell us about the obstacles, if any, she's met with not only because she's a woman, but also being a woman of color in the industry? Good
So that's a very
question.
good question. Very good question. As you know, this is a male-dominated world. Um, that's just the name of the game in the cigar industry,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes a very good understanding of who you are to be able to work through this industry,
Right.
and then to add color to that. A woman of color is just an added level of understanding. And for all of you that understand who we are in our society, women of color, we have a lot that we have to overcome just to
Mm-hmm.
get to the levels that we are in our life. And I work in both male worlds. I work my professional world, my business world. They're both male dominated. And it actually becomes a balancing act. You have to be cognizant of what you will not compromise on a daily
Mm-hmm.
basis. You have to be cognizant of who you are and how far you're willing to go to keep pressing on things that are important to you
Mm-hmm.
at times. And it's very important to stand in your belief and to
Mm-hmm.
stay grounded in that belief. Overall, it's extremely important to just kind of keep a steady gauge on what you understand to be your cause and to follow that path. And that's what I'll say. Everyone will have a different road on that path,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very important to stay grounded.
Great answer. Great answer. I think you have to really, with anything you do in life, you really have to believe in yourself, for one. And like you said, stand your ground. And Red Lips and Cigar Stick says, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Let's see. Any other questions?
I do
Uh,
want to say though that
yes, please.
this environment has an increasing number of women, and I am so pleased to be joined by so many great, powerful, beautiful, intelligent, talented women, especially all the women on this call, all the women in all the groups across the country. It's wonderful when you can go from state to state, city to city, and be embraced. Your brand be embraced, an understanding of the camaraderie among different states, and just being able to have that outreach. I can't tell you the number of times that different women have said, hey, I've tried Emperors Cut Cigars. I love it. And even as a novice, if you even try our Robusto, which is our more medium body blend of the blend, it's it it helps you understand the entryway into understanding the leaf and understanding what premium leaves taste like.
Oh
And
yeah.
I've had women all over say, you know, we love you guys and we support you. And I believe in that shared wallet concept. So as we support them, they support us, and we just keep that cycle going.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining me
Hey,
today.
Soror. I see some sorors out there.
Awesome. Let's see. Any more
Someone asked
questions?
about balancing family and this type of work, considering how much you travel. It again, that is, I'm lucky to have a Panamanian family, so I have support, and I have people who support me in my family, and that's been the key to working and having kids. Fortunately for me, by the time I started the business, my kids were older. However, they
Mm-hmm.
still required my time. It's just a different
Exactly.
type of time. And this has been a balancing. I mean, you have to take an assessment daily. My kids
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm doing. I understand what I'm doing. No one's a perfect parent. However, I am really a parent. My
Mm-hmm.
children, if anyone knows me, play basketball. We're all athletes. So
Oh
we
yeah.
are definitely in the trenches. And I'm just as passionate about their activities as I am
Exactly.
about my activities. And that's been what keeps me young, keeps me alive,
Mm-hmm.
keeps me going. I wake up in the morning with goals and ideas and a list, and I end the
Wow.
night with goals and ideas and a list.
Awesome. You really
Yeah.
inspired me, girl. You inspired me.
Thank you.
757 Buzz Queen wants to know what changes will you like to see in the cigar industry? What changes?
Well, I think the cigar industry is evolving. The taxes, obviously, I think everyone should sign up to be a part of Cigar Rights of America. If you
Exactly.
haven't yet, go on their website. I think that we should all have an active voice.
Mm-hmm.
So it's real important for us to make certain that our voices are heard. I can't tell you enough. Being originally born in a third world country and coming over here, you have the right to vote in so
Mm-hmm.
many ways. Use your voice, use your rights, use your knowledge, and get involved.
All
Because
right.
there are many changes that need to occur, and no one can do them alone. We have to work together. And as a
Exactly.
community, let's start by just working with each other. Let's working with those organizations that are already there. We don't have to recreate the wheel.
Exactly. Love that answer.
I know
Let's
someone
see.
said, "What's your motto for
Motto for
life?"
life. Oh,
I
oh wow. That's a good
I
question,
can.
Buzz
That
Queen.
is really a good question. I live imperfectly, and I do it well, and I enjoy it, and I get up every morning knowing that I am not going to be perfect, but I am going to shoot with 150%, and if I
Mm.
land at 100, I'm still golden.
Right. My motto is to live, laugh, and love, and do it in no particular order because we only have one life to live and we have to live it to the best of our ability. I always say that we need to love each other unconditionally and we need to laugh often. Too many times I
Absolutely.
find myself too serious about things and situations, and I'm like, Lachelle, loosen up, laugh, smile.
Absolutely.
You
And you
know,
have a
it's
beautiful
contagious.
smile, Lachelle. You have a gorgeous smile. And I tell you, my
Thank
grandfather
you.
used to say, a smile will carry you a million miles. And I
All
always,
right.
when I think of doing anything else, I stop and I smile. I breathe. I love my leaves. I love my cigar leaves. I love my tea leaves. I love my herbs. And it's a great balance for me in life. I
Yes.
saw another question out there
Yes. Coffee
about
by
the
Key.
shared wallet.
Yeah. Yes. Coffee by Key said you use the term shared wallet. Can you expound on that?
That's a term that we use a lot, especially with Emperors Cut Cigars. We work with those that work with us. We believe in the shared wallet. I'm here at McCoy's Fine Cigars because this is about sharing opportunities, sharing
The
what we
wealth.
have. They support us, and there's lots of other lounges throughout the cities, throughout the states that support us, and we plan to do this everywhere because we believe in when I need humidor packs or something, I'm going to the places that I know are
Mm-hmm.
working with us.
Mm-hmm.
Presidential Cigars, Ice Stogies, Top 10 Cigars, Five Central, all those lounges and all, Cognac Cigars, Bees Wine Bar. These places support us, and then not to mention where I buy my dresses from, where I buy
Your
my
accessories.
products from, accessories, exactly. Cutesiful Arts, a soror of mine, giving me my lighter when you were mentioning your lighter originally. Ashes Lounge in Austin, who I got my hat from the other week, and who's opened up in Austin. Blowing Smoke in Dallas, and then not to
Mm-hmm.
mention all the others all over the country. There's so many to mention. But the shared wallet is about supporting those that support us. All the
Mm-hmm.
other cigar lines, Black Star line, Definition Cigars, you've got Spade Cigars, you've got
Right.
all these boutique brands. We believe in supporting each other and just making certain that we are at the forefront of that at Emperors Cut Cigars. We believe in working together because we cannot do this alone.
Right. Exactly. Not looking for handouts or anything.
Not at
You
all.
support by purchasing cigars where you can, as often as you can, instead of going to like the big. I don't want to put these other places down, but like say cigar.com or cigar warehouse or whatever. We want to support those small boutiques and small brands such as yourself.
That's right.
Um,
And at a time like this, where we've had such a shutdown, most of these places like this one today has grab and go. A lot of these
mhm,
places have grab and go service, and it's important that we reach out and say, "Hey,
continue.
what have you got that I can grab and go?" And it's just
Exactly.
that simple. Yeah.
Another question from Dr. Timothy McNeil, who also has a Zoom coming up tomorrow. So he asks, do you have any other projects coming up? I know you got a new brand, not a new brand, but a new line of cigars coming up.
We have a jazz series line, and one of my partners is very involved in that line, Greg out of Atlanta, and we have a whole series that's coming with that line, and we have some other things under the pike. Obviously, those were challenged with the timing of all
Mm-hmm.
the happenings with our pandemic. However, that's still in the making,
Mm-hmm.
and we still want to move forward.
Exactly. I look forward to that when you release that. Let's
Absolutely.
see.
We're
You,
still the cigar brand for the Lone Star Gulf Association, so they are really pushing that in the Gulf community as we bring that out as well.
look, I don't think I've given you a chance or opportunity to smoke on your cigar.
The questions are piling in.
But I appreciate everyone who has asked questions and everybody who has joined. And if you want to look at this later on, I think you have up until 24 hours to view it on Instagram. But I will be recording it and sharing it on my YouTube channel, Experience the Leaf with Lachelle. So if you have not subscribed to that channel, please do so. And you can watch it later on if you get a chance, as well as some of the other videos that I have posted. I'm getting kind of new to this thing. I was kind of like pushed to start a channel, so here I am.
I think it was fabulous. I appreciate being a guest, and I am so honored that you invited me. I love talking to you. I love your show. I love what you stand for. I think that this is needed.
Thank you so much. I'm not sure how long we've been talking, but is there anything else that you would like to say to encourage those who are watching, women, men, everybody? Anything?
Well, I think overall, I just believe in all of us, the talents that we have. Use them wisely. As you know, if you don't use them, you're going to lose them.
Right.
So, as we have done with a fine cigar, we've used our talents and created one. We want to share it with the world. We want you guys to join us. We want to share in our success of our future brands. And we just say to you, if you're talented and you have something burning in your spirit and you want to do it, get out there and do it. Now
Yep.
is the time. Take
Now
care,
is the
guys.
time. All right.
Join
Thanks
me for the
again.
rest of my smoke. Emperors Cut Cigars tomorrow. Our Zoom, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central.
You heard it. Temi said join them. And the information, you can follow her on Instagram and Emperors Cut. Follow them. And the information will be there for your viewing. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching Experience the Leaf with Lachelle. And remember, keep it smoky. Bye.
See you later, guys.